2 rounds gone of this one at Swadlincote, and Kelly Oliver again making a pretty good impression, Glenn.
Yes, a good impression. He looks good when he keeps it nice and clean, uses the jab and then switches to the body very well. And he's got a good repertoire of punches. He's learning steadily. He just hasn't got to get too carried away and look for the knockout too much in this fight. Just let his punches come, and I'm sure the stoppage will follow.
Thanks, Glenn. Glenn McCrory and Ian Dark with you at ringside here. Kelly Oliver in the purple trunks, or blue if you prefer. Looks purple to me, but let's not argue. This one due to go 6 rounds, incidentally. Booth has already done better than he did in the previous meeting between the two of them last September. Caught with a right hand there, Oliver. It's a bit of a slap, really, from Booth. There's a little touch of class about Oliver's work that I quite like.
Yes, he always seems to keep himself quite composed. He jabs well. He's got a good variety, and I quite like the left hook, which he can double up and treble up at times.
You can see why he would have won 4 ABA titles, but that's no guarantee of success in the professional game.
And Booth, for the most part, in survival mode, just trying to keep his hands up nice and tight and holding inside.
Oliver really just in the process of building up enough experience so that he can think sometime down the road of meeting the likes of Johnny Nelson, the British champion, Terry Dunstan, Chris Oko, the men who are at the top in the British cruiserweight division. Not to mention Carl Thompson as well. Good right hand from Oliver, and an uppercut too. Then another clubbing right. Hurt a bit by that, Booth. Backed up against those ropes. Breathing more heavily. Is Oliver on the verge of a breakthrough?
Well, Oliver just starting to switch his attack a little bit. He was pretty much predominantly with the left hand, the jabs and the hooks, and now just starting to throw a few overhand rights.
Oh, terrific right uppercut. And that's decked Booth in the 3rd round. Gets up with the count at about 7. And there's another right uppercut. Booth still wants to make an argument of it. But these punches from this big cruiserweight Kelly Oliver are taking their toll all right. There is Kelly Oliver, not a mark on him. Chris Sanagar and Ernie Fossey in the corner. He threw 124 punches so far, 84 have landed. Only 27 landed so far from Booth, according to our computer statisticians, who are pretty good boxing experts in their own right, I can tell you. They know what they're watching.
And there was the uppercut that caused the knockdown. He just changed his tactics a little bit. He was going a lot for the left. He then changed it overhand right and then brought that uppercut in and then landed flush. And that was a good punch. Booth got up and gamely tried to fight back, but he's really weakening Booth now.
Here we go. Seconds out. Round 4.
4th round, due to go 6. Tony Booth, who's faced a lot of good men. I mentioned Neville Brownie actually once had a draw with Ralph Rocky Gianni, the current WBO World Cruiserweight Champion, which looks pretty good. That was back in 1993. He's also fought people like Eddie Smulders, Morris Core, James Cook, Tony Wilson, Franco Wanyama, Victor Cordova and Johnny Nelson. Keeps himself busy. 10 fights last year. Always pretty strong and fit, Booth, but under pressure here from this eager newcomer to the professional game. Oliver's got him going again here.
And this is good work from Oliver. He's not rushing, he's being patient, he's just trying to pick the shots out well.
I'll tell you what, he's another fine prospect, this Kelly Oliver. We've got a few of them around, I'm glad to say, at the moment. Mixing up the shots to head and body. There's that uppercut again, the one that had Booth down in the last round. And Booth is looking now as if he's finding this a pretty uncomfortable experience.
Yes, it looks hard from in there, lots of shots coming in. It looks as if Oliver's made his mind up to try and go for the stoppage. And Booth very much on the defensive. And Oliver just trying to slot his punches in, trying to find a gap up the middle there.
Oliver, who's coming up to exactly 1 year as a professional. He's certainly been going the right way throughout this year. Got to give Tony Booth a lot of credit. He's taken a lot of shots. He still wants to fight back when he gets the opportunity. But it's pretty one-sided. There's another uppercut, and that is enough for referee Terry O'Connor to step in and stop it. Perfect stoppage, I thought. Fourth round, no complaints from Booth. And for the second time in 4 months, Kelly Oliver stops Tony Booth. He took twice as long to do it this time, but I thought that was impressive.
I would agree. I thought it was a very impressive performance. He's certainly learning as he goes on. Booth obviously had trained a lot harder for this fight. He was a lot cagier and he tried to be more defensive, but Oliver just picked his shots. He was very patient, and he finally got through in the end and just wore him down. And there's the final little right hook and the right uppercut.
We need to see Oliver maybe in some tougher tests before coming to any firm conclusions, but my impression is that this young man is going to be a cruiserweight star in Britain.
Yes, he's certainly a good prospect, and I think he's going along well, and they just need to get the right fights and he'll do well.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes 25 seconds of the fourth round, the referee has stopped the contest with Tony Booth in no position to defend himself. The winner, and still undefeated in 7 contests, Kelly Oliver.
The pride of Lincoln,
your appreciation,
Kelly Oliver.
Tony Booth.
Well, Ian Dark thinks that Kelly Oliver has a touch of class. Let's get the views now of Barry McGuigan and also tonight Mickey Cantwell. Mickey, touch of class?
I think so. For a big guy,